Chapter 9. The Hidden Network. By the time I had completed my first assignment, I understood one thing clearly. This was far bigger than me. What I had been drawn into was not just a secret organization. It was a global web that threaded quietly through the fabric of human society. At first, I assumed the people who contacted me were isolated, perhaps a small faction tucked away in the shadows. But little by little, I began to see the scale of their reach. There were agents everywhere, moving undetected among the population, embedded in governments, corporations, and institutions. They didn't wear uniforms or badges. They blended into the background, unnoticed by the billions who went about their daily lives. The network operated like veins beneath the skin of the world, carrying unseen currents that influenced events in ways most people could never imagine. I was told that some were aware of the larger cosmic picture, while others only knew fragments of their role. Compartmentalization kept the truth hidden, even within the organization itself. Very few saw the whole design. Occasionally, during training or assignments, I caught glimpses of others like me, beings who, like Elian, carried memories of a life beyond Earth. Some came from distant stars, others from realms that existed beyond human understanding of space and time. Most of us worked in silence, never revealing who we were, sometimes never even exchanging names. But in a glance, in a quiet nod, there was recognition. We were not alone. The network wasn't only made of extraterrestrial souls in human form. Many humans were also part of it, men and women who had dedicated their lives to supporting this mission, even if they didn't fully comprehend its origins. They were scientists, teachers, doctors, pilots, soldiers, business leaders, even artists. Some were protectors, some were messengers, others were simply eyes and ears. Together, they formed a lattice of quiet influence that stretched across the globe. What struck me most was the subtlety. This was not an organization that sought power in the way humans usually define it. Their strength was in invisibility. The less they were noticed, the more effectively they could operate. They could sway the course of events not by force, but by nudging the right people at the right time, by planting an idea in the right mind, by whispering truths that seemed like intuition. It was humbling to realize I was just one thread in this vast tapestry. My mission was important, yes, but I was far from the only one. There were countless others working in parallel, each carrying a secret, each walking among the unsuspecting, each bound by the same code of silence. The hidden network taught me a profound truth. The world you see on the surface is never the whole story. Behind every headline, every invention, every sudden cultural shift, there are forces at play that remain unseen, and among those forces are beings like me, travelers from beyond, working quietly in the shadows of Earth. And of course, I couldn't share any of this with my friends or family. To them, my life looked ordinary, perhaps even dull. But beneath the surface, I was woven into one of the most complex and secretive networks in existence. A network older than governments, older than corporations, older than most of human history. It was in those moments that I truly began to understand the scale of the mission. And though I still could not reveal its purpose, I knew that every assignment, every silence, every sacrifice was shaping the destiny of this planet in ways humanity would only understand much later.